In 1 hour, Donald Trump will lay out his plan to defeat ISIS. He's expected to call for an end to nation building, call on moderate Arabs to fight and form coalitions, and also outline a new immigration policy. Now, while Trump looks to stay on message, some in the GOP are worried he's too focused on the media and not enough on Hillary Clinton and all the other issues. The former Republican presidential candidate, Senator Rick Santorum, on what he's looking to hear from Donald Trump today. Senator, thanks for joining us.
You bet, Charles. Great to be with you.
Donald Trump last Monday was advertised as a reset. The Monday before that as a reset. The Monday before that as a reset. It's a great topic, and it's a great opportunity for him to lay it all out there.
It is, and you know, I'm hopeful that he'll do just that, and hopefully be able to stay focused on it throughout the course of the week. I mean, this is like I always say, you know, I've run for president a couple times now. When I talk to people, I say, don't try this at home. This is not an easy thing to do. Anytime, particularly if you're a conservative, if you say anything that is off color, you know, anything out of what the liberal media would expect a liberal to say, you're going to get hammered for it. And in his case, obviously, he's taken that to a new level. So he needs to just understand that the media is not going to treat him fairly. They don't treat any of us fairly. They never will treat us fairly. But you have to you know, you have to change your tune in order to make sure that you get your message out through that media. You
know, one thing that we have seen, though, throughout this process is that Donald Trump sets the narrative. And, you know, today, if he talks about this program, and obviously he's made a lot of tweaks to his original proposals, this could be the theme of the week. And, you know, last week, a lot of people thought after Monday's speech, all he had to do was coast on it and bang it home every single day.
I think that's hopefully he does that this week. And there are going to be some things. Obviously, the issue of immigration is so important. And obviously, that's a very important part of a national security plan when it comes to the question of, you know, what Muslims do we take into this country and from where? The policy that he has now articulated and has been actually for quite some time is a policy that I articulated. And I think just about every Republican running, all of those who understand the problem of immigration, I should say, also talked about how we have to look at certain countries and we shouldn't be taking people, I would argue, from any religious persuasion, from countries where you can't do adequate background checks. And most of those are countries in the Middle East, sure, where there's a lot of Islamic terrorism. So it's a very defensible position. He just needs to go out and make it and stay on it.
Yeah, I mean, when you put it that way, you can almost put it on in that column marked common sense. Hey, we've got some breaking news, Senator, and I need your thoughts on this. UPS CEO just now saying that his company will lobby members of Congress to vote for TPP passage, saying China could benefit the most if this deal is actually blocked. Of course, Donald Trump has been hitting this kind of these trade policies hard. Officially, Hillary Clinton even says she's against it. What are your thoughts?
Look, I have grave concerns about the TPP, and look, anytime we are in an agreement where we're a bit player in a larger trade scheme, we're one of 16 or 17 countries in this scheme, and this international body, newly created, is going to dictate trade policy among those countries. That's just not a good deal for us. I'm for trade, and I think Donald Trump is for trade. But Trump has said, and I agree with him, we need to do bilateral deals. Turning over our sovereignty on trade to multinational bodies is not going to be be in the best interest of the United States. It may be in the best interest of UPS, but it's not in the best interest of working men and women in this country.
Senator Rick Santorum, thank you very much. Always great seeing you.
Thank you.